I traveled for over 2 days to get to southern Sudan in East Africa. It's an ancient land consisting of hundreds of different ethnic groups. After more than 20 years of civil war, a peace agreement was signed in 2005. More than 2 million people were killed. That is the largest loss of civilian life in a conflict since World War II. 4 million people had fled their homes, and many are now coming back to rebuild their lives. South Sudan is now booming. You see the charities everywhere. This is the new Sudan. Education is now compulsory for all children. But there are 3 times more boys than girls in school. One of the main reasons for this is early marriage. I am meeting a 16-year-old girl through Plan South Sudan. Her name is Suku. She's part of a youth group promoting the importance of girls getting an education. Do you sing or dance or do you draw?
I like singing so much and writing poems, creating a drama. I like listening to music about education. My mother, education is the key. Education is the key to the world. My brother, education is the key to the world. Education.
Put one on, see if you like. Suku introduced me to her best friends, Grace and Mary. We hung out and listened to my iPod. Do you like it? It's Beyonce. What's your life like on a daily basis?
When you reach 16 years, it means you're already someone that will understand things.
In Canada, when you're 16 years old, you're still considered a child.
Oh.
It's still a girl, but here you're like a full woman when you're 16. How old are most girls when they get married?
Girls get married early. You may see a girl of 15 years is already getting married.
Are you married?
No, actually I'm not married. I'm still schooling. But I was forced to. I say no.
So who was giving you the pressure to get married?
My uncle.
Your uncle?
Yeah.
How about your family? Did your family want you to get married?
No.
No.
My family is so poor. When I finish school and I get a job, I build for my parents' house for them to stay in. And I'm proud of myself that I'll be able to feed them. Then I'll come and think for marriage later.
It sounds like going to school is becoming okay now.
Yeah.
This is new.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I'm not denying that Suku cannot go to school. Let her go. When she complete her school, he get a master or degree or whatever, then she was the one to look for husband.
Do a lot of the elders think that girls should get married instead of go to school?
Yeah, of course, yeah. There's a lot of tribes that they're engaged to the animals. They want the girls to go and get married because they want that richness of the cow and goats.
So it's like you become like a possession. They can make money off of you.
Yeah.
Wow. So tell me, what does GEM stand for?
It stands for Girls Education Movement. It includes the boys and the girls. I'm the chairperson. We do a lot of activities, for example, like drama, songs, poems, riddles, storytelling.
Apparently theater groups in this part of the world are a huge deal. What these groups do is they go and they present in public. Lots of people come see and they send messages about HIV, about AIDS, about why it's important for girls to be educated, why it's important for, these girls to become women and then educate their children and start society in a whole new way.
I have problem of my daughter.
What is the problem?
I want her to get married.
You want my daughter to get married?
I don't want any nonsense of yours now. I want my daughter to get married so that I will have money. Eh?
One of the highlights for me was they did this traditional dance. But one of the boys from their class grabbed me and made me dance with the rest of the group. And here's the clincher. I don't dance. I never dance. Not in nightclubs in Toronto. Not ever. I've never taken a dance class in my life. So to dance in front of a bunch of people in Juba, South Sudan was quite the highlight, not only of this trip, but probably one of the highlights of my life. Again, is that okay? Yeah. How about me? What's your hope for Southern Sudan?
The nation is ours, and we have to give more advice to the people,
right?
So also they know their rights and their human dignity.
I think one of the biggest surprises for me was that I thought I was going to come here and meet a young girl and really want to take her home back to Canada with me. I don't feel that. I don't hate that I'm leaving Suku behind because I really feel like she is the future of Southern Sudan. I think the most important thing for MTV viewers back home is just to know that the 16-year-old girls here are the exact same as a 16-year-old girl watching right now. I think it's opened my eyes, and I don't think that my life will be changed unless I do something with what I've seen.